All right. All right. So, Sports Inquirer here is Sally Polhamus from Georgia State Volleyball. We finally get to discuss a match. You played at Chattanooga. Just overall impressions of the contest and what you saw from the team finally getting out there playing a regular season contest.
I thought it was a great first match of the season. Allowed us to try a couple different lineups, look at different people in some different spots. I really loved how we bounced back after set 2 and really found our rhythm from sets 2 through 5. We had a really nice side out percentage after set 2. We controlled the ball well. The 5th set could have gone either way. It was a really comparable match and fun to be a part of.
How is it different than previous season openers? Just what the previous months, we all know what's been going on. Not able to do a lot of scrimmaging, I'm assuming. Just how is this one different than your previous ones over the years?
This is going to be a year of mental toughness, and that's not just on the court, that's off the court. So, looking at protocols and quarantines and having people play different positions, different lineups, there's just a lot more variables that will be involved in this season. And I love that aspect for our players to really grow in that area of control the controllables and contribute where you can and be as big of a factor for our team as you can be.
Yeah, discuss those first 2 sets and dropping those. What did you say to the team before that 3rd set to start your comeback effort?
Well, it was really on us. We didn't score very many points. We only had scored 11 total points in that 2nd set. So we have to get 15. If we can get 15 points, 15 kills and around 18 or 19 points, that's usually a good factor of point scoring there. And so for us, it was about really controlling our side of the ball, not worried about what the opponent was doing, but for us to be better in transition, first ball contact, so the control of our plays.
Sure. And Meishia Griffin had a double-double, career-high 21 kills and 13 blocks. Discuss her effort and leading the offensive end and defensive end as well for the team.
She has really been a leader for us over the last couple years, and our big push for her is to be that leader every single day. She can change the game. She's such an impact player, and she absolutely did that. We probably could have gotten her the ball even more if our first contact was better, and that's kind of how we settled in that 3rd set with the ability to get her the ball more times, not just in first ball and serve receive, but also in transition.
Yeah, and also Ryan Spicer-Gordon had career high 23 digs. I saw in the game report that her first time playing libero? But I looked last year and I thought she had some time there as well. But just discuss her increased role with the team and getting that career high in digs.
Yes, as a freshman, it was sporadic. Mm-hmm. This year, she's done a really nice job of being consistent in that role, not only as a player that produces the product, but also a vocal leader and consistency, strength, consistency, all of those things. Reading the game, being ahead of ball speed. So we're really happy with her progression and look forward to seeing her continue to grow throughout the season.
What led you to give her that increased role on the defensive end as a libero? Was it just a maturation from freshman to sophomore? Was it something you saw in fall camp? What led to that decision to put her in there?
She invested a ton of time this spring, even with our shortened season, and really in the summer. Her mentality, her aggressiveness, all of those things, she showed up ready to go, and that's what we love.
Now you prepare for Mercer, a team that is in the same state, but you don't have too much familiarity with. I know they able to win Citadel. They play against the Citadel and got the opening win. When you see a team like that, how do you even scout them or evaluate them as you prepare for this type of contest?
Mercer's a very tough ball control team. They are fast, they're powerful, they scrap, they don't let anything hit their floor without multiple bodies going after it. So you know you're not going to get just first kill swings, first ball swings. And so we have to be ready for that kind of long, rugged points with them. And so finding our kills fast, taking care of the small balls, limiting our unforced errors. They're a type of team that will hit in different zones and create lots of shots. And that's a little bit different from our style of play, which is very athletic and high and all of those things. And so really adjusting to a team that's fast and finds ways to score that might be unconventional.
And I meant to should have gone back to the Chattanooga. As far as the regulations or the process of traveling under these conditions, did you drive up day of the day? Chattanooga's a short trip. Did you drive day of? Did you go night before? And what was the protocols just to participate in that match?
So this is kind of the change of travel. And we drove up the day of, and it's only 2 hours, so that was an easy drive. We arrived, we did a little bit of serve and pass, and then we played. And it was a great 5 sets, extra points in the 5th set, 22-24 final score. So we definitely got all the volleyball we could out of that day. And we're going to be driving day of to other matches this fall. So it was a good training session for us to understand how to mentally and physically prepare to travel and play.
And then how's that changed as your home match comes up against Mercer? Does your approach change at all? Are you going to try to kind of have the same, you're not traveling the day of, but as far as arriving at the gym an hour before, or maybe even 30 minutes before, so that when you go on the road, there's not that much of a difference? Are you going to try to approach those in different ways?
Absolutely. We actually just talked as a staff. Usually we have a serve and pass that we use prior to matches, and we might eliminate that just because there are times when we're traveling in or we want to give our players more rest before our second match. Whatever it might be, we want to try to keep it consistent through our matches.
Yeah. And just what would you like to see the team improve on or get better at? This is my last question. As you prepare for Mercer, what are some of the things you want to see them tangibly improve on as you continue to prepare for the non-conference portion of the year before you get into Sun Belt play?
So again, this match is so perfect for us. We are going to be working on our first contact. So serve, receive, passing, digging, and even serving, and really creating offensive opportunity in all 3 of those areas. That's been our focus all week, and then cleaning up some small things with different players and just a little bit